Hello, everybody. This is Julie D from NordoniaHills.news, and this is Jabbering with Julie. Hello. Once again, it's Sunday. I'm recording this at 5:15-ish, and the date is July 18th. I almost said 17th. Isn't that weird? The 18th. Today is the 18th. I don't know what day you're watching this. It could be, tomorrow, could be a week. Some people watch my shows like months later. They just like binge right through them. Well, if you're watching this and it's been a while, then some of the news in here may be old because we try to have the latest info for you guys, or at least what happened last week. So for you that haven't joined this before, this show covers mostly local stuff happening in the Nordonia Hills area, which is Northfield Center, Northfield Village, Macedonia, and Sagamore Hills, and outlying things like, occasionally we'll talk about Twinsburg, Rock the Park, and other cool stuff happening around this area, because this area isn't like confined. We are allowed to leave and come and go as we want. Isn't that great? At least for now. So anyways, so behind me, some of you may recognize this barn. Anybody? Yeah, I'm sure some of you know. This is one of the barns behind the Longwood Manor at Longwood Park in Macedonia. So I had the privilege to be on a barn tour with others that were, wanted to see the condition of the barns. So might as well start right here in barn number one. I only have a few pictures that I'm going to put up, but on our website, NordoniaHills.news, if you go there on the 19th, which is tomorrow, we're going to put up a lot of pictures. And I also must apologize ahead of time because there is a lot to talk about today on the show. Ooh, which reminds me, we have contests just like we've been doing. It's the summer giveaway season, and every week we've been giving away stuff. And let me get my prop here. All right, I got it. Anyways, giving away a Jabbering with Julie mug. We gave away our first one last week. Oh, don't look at my nails, they're terrible. Oh, I gotta do something about that. Anyways, we're giving away Jabbering Julie mug full of candy, Cane's gift card worth $10, and Dunkin' card. And this week, we're adding something new, a gift card from, I don't know if I should tell you. Yeah, I guess I'll tell you. It's Casa D'Angelo. So you will, one winner will win a mug of all those things I just mentioned. So there you go. So what do you have to do to win? You have to wait till the end of the show. If you've been watching the show the last couple weeks, that's how we do it. So any complaints, please forward to the complaint department, which is nowhere. So anyways, back to the barn. So this is barn number one, and the barns are coming into question because currently there's two barns and they're both used by the Macedonia Service Department, and they're in terrible condition. So I have a lot of pictures. Again, today I'm only going to show you just a couple. And what the city would like to do is build a new service department. Currently, their stuff is in 4 different locations. So what the plan is to have one location, crazy idea, right? And have it at Longwood Park. I actually have the spot. I will show you the spot. See if I have so many pictures to show you. This is definitely a very visual show. If you're listening to the podcast, you can go on our website and see some of the things I'm talking about. Here is the spot of the new service department, proposed anyway. Nothing, no formal plans have been put out there. This is just what's being discussed at the moment. There is this patch here that is real close to one of the barns, and most of the woods and trees and everything, according to the plan, will still be there. And currently there's some kind of gravel pit right here. And then if you look this way, that's, if I can point the right way, that's Route 82. So that's the proposed area. Again, this is all very preliminary. So we'll wait and see what happens. So once again, back to the barns. So you saw the outside of barn number 1. The first barn is the oldest. It has a dirt floor. And I mean, it's been added on a couple times. But even the newer sections have gaping holes where critters can get in. The dirt floor is a big problem. So there's a bunch of animals tunneling and digging, and it's a big mess. And again, tomorrow on the website NordoniaHills.news, you will see lots more pictures. And then barn number 2 from the outside looks like this. Nope, that's barn number 1. Oh my goodness. Where is my barn number 2 picture? Oh, here. Similar. See, they just look similar. Anyways, this is barn number 2. And this is, it does have a cement floor. The beams in there are kind of short. Now, I can walk under it. But tall people, like the mayor, have a hard time with that. Not in the greatest shape, but better shape than barn number 1. This will probably be utilized by the Longwood Manor Society. Again, this is all preliminary. I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm just showing you what the current situations are. All right, moving on. Let's talk about a road closing, because this will impact a lot of people and be a pain in the neck. So this is Highland Road. There is a little bridge right where these cars are going across. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, right there. See, there's a bridge. Actually, the cars are in the way. Get out of the way. If you don't recognize the location on Highland, it's very close to Old 8, and there is a business located. Infinity Paving is right there. So you will still have access to all the businesses that are along here on Highland. You'll just have to go around. So if you live right over there or there, you're gonna have to go all the way around to go over here. I don't know. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna start on the 21st, and it will last around approximately 120 days. This project is officially in Norfolk Center, but it is a county project. So this was not decided by Norfolk Center. Again, it's a county project. All right, so here is one of our hot discussions going on currently on Facebook, which is probably going to be no surprise to you guys to hear what it is, because you probably have opinion as well. So let me tell you a story. On Saturday, I was in Walmart doing my shopping like I normally do. And then like, what? A lot of the food had moved around. I mean, a lot. I mean, like 90% of the stuff is somewhere else. Now, I'm not talking over by the food and the meat and the cheese and dairy and, those exterior walls, so to speak. It's just more of the rows where they moved everything around. So now, crazy as it is, they have the peanut butter by the popcorn, which, by the way, I have discovered Skinny Pop microwave version. Who knew? So I don't know, maybe shaking things up. Maybe you'll find products you didn't even know they had. Maybe that's why they do this. I know every grocery store does this. Walmart is not alone in this. In fact, I used to go to Giant Eagle regularly, and then this was years ago, you may recall. They really revamped the whole store, and it was a mess while they were doing that. And that's when I discovered Walmart. So, and I go back to Giant Eagle if I can't find things here, because this is my personal opinion that prices are cheaper. I know a lot of people don't like Walmart, but for the people that do, I just want to, and this might be too late because you probably went Saturday when I was there, or yesterday, or whatever. But if you haven't went, you might be surprised that things are not where you remember them to be. And this is only part of the story. The other thing they did is some of the aisles are more narrow. So just saying. And as you can see, the coffee is across from the pineapple. The coffee is across from the pineapple. What the heck? So be warned, takes extra time. If you have loved ones that are there, it's going to take them longer to find whatever you sent them there for. All right. So again, this is not even the big news about Walmart. And again, some of you may already know this, but I was walking near the checkouts when I found this. And usually in a grocery store, you do not see empty spaces like this because they pack everything in. So when I asked, I'm like, what's going on? Oh, by the way, you can see that this entrance is the grocery entrance. And so that's where you enter. And then over here would be where the self-checkouts start. So I asked them what was going on. And they're like, well, if you think this is something, look at the other side. So on the other side, where you normally walk in to like the home and garden section, you will see this. And again, this was yesterday. There could be even more crazy stuff going on when you go there. Here we go. This was the most shocking. So you walk in here from the home and garden door, and then you look to your left, and now you can see all the way over to the gift cards. This was the section that would have like costumes or candy, seasonal things, back to school items, things like that. Gone. And I didn't even go in this other part of the store here to see how everything there is all moved around. I was so wore out from the other section. I was wore out from, looking for the honey. Honey. There's no honey. Honey, I don't know where the honey is. Anyways, so what they're making room for actually has already happened in some other of the Walmarts. You might have went to the Streetsboro one or the Stowe one. They are going to be putting in all self-checkout machines in only maybe 2 or 4, they're not sure, regular cashier stations. So they're going more self-checkout. And if you go to those stores, and I'm going to make a trip there and get a picture for some of you that do not want to travel or can't. They're supposed to be like each individual self-checkout, there's rooms for more bags, and it's like a whole thing. So I'm very interested to see what that configuration is going to be. But it's supposedly an improved experience for the self-checkout than what they have currently. I just hope they don't have the self-checkout ones that are a little judgy when you buy stuff, like, it's $4.99. Why'd you buy that? It's so expensive. $24.99. You already have one of those at home. Why did you buy that? I don't like the judgy voice. I don't. It's also announcing to the world everything that you buy. Your total is $400. Oh my God. Wait till your checkbook sees this. Anyways, I hope it doesn't have that. We shall see. So if you're interested in being involved in a conversation about this whole situation, head over to our Facebook page and just search on Walmart. Few comments there. Yes. All right. Let's go to some good news. I'm not saying the Walmart thing isn't good news, but some people would say it's not good news. We have a new section of our newspaper, Congratulations Corner. And we're actually currently working on the next version of the newspaper, which comes out Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you pick it up. Local mom, Connie Perney, sent us this picture of their daughter, Andrea, and she says, I'm happy to advise that my and Tom's daughter, Andrea Perney, has made the dean's list at Miami University in Ohio. Andrea is a 2020 graduate from Nordonia High School. She's majoring in nutrition with a concentration on dietetics and also minoring in Spanish. She was also on the volleyball team. So congratulations to her. If you have any other good news that you would like to share with us, we might put them in the paper, or we might put them on our website. We, are always looking for the good news. We're looking for the good stories. I mean, we have to sometimes put out stories that aren't good, but we try to find more positive things. I want to jump back. Speaking of good news, this is a good news thing. I want to jump back to when I was talking about the barn at Longwood Manor. I happened to be at the Longwood Manor itself this past Saturday. It's been busy, like I say. And they had a work session, and they had a gentleman, John Larson from Troop 213. He's from the Twinsburg, the Twinsburg Lodge, and he's with the president, Deb. So I wanted to snap a picture. Again, we're going to put some more pictures of the volunteers up on our website. But anyways, good news. It's like I like to see students getting involved in the community and helping out. That's what we need. I'm sure there would have been more people there, but as you recall, on Saturday, we are getting heavy rain. Let me see. I think I have a picture of Taco Bell when it was getting inundated. Let's see. Where is my picture? They like to hide from me. Happened to be across the street. Beep. Lots of flooding at Taco Bell. So that day, there was a ton of rain around town. So I'm sure some people have said, I will stay home. Thank you very much. All right. Let's head over to Northville Village. I was attending the council meeting. And by the way, they're in person now. I do believe all community meetings are in person now. So this gentleman was representing waste management, wondering how things were going, and several people on council mentioned all kinds of problems that they're having currently. So he is going to try to improve on the situation. And sounds like he has his work cut out for him. And then also at the council meeting, Keith Scher sent me a copy of the plans. He, as you recall, he was protesting the plans for the park. Plans for the parking lot. This area where, in fact, this plan here has the old bank in it, just for reference, but there's some discussion that it should be a park or it should be a parking lot. So Keith met with the engineer and kind of came up with how he envisioned the plans for this area. And they will be discussing his plans before the next meeting. So, sometimes instead of going out in the street and holding up signs, maybe there's other ways of getting things done and actually having a discussion people and seeing what things could be done. I don't know, but I'm very nice to see that everybody's trying to work together on a solution. And I know they just passed their budget, so I know that always has a lot to do with it. All right, speaking of the village, I was in Bin Treasures Friday night when they were loading up the bins. So you know what that means. Some of these pictures I show you may be gone. Let's see, what do I have to show you? Ooh, they had several hoverboards. So I don't know if those are coming passe or what, but they still may have some of those. That was a thing I hadn't seen there before. If you're looking for a coffee pot or an espresso or anything like that, they always seem to have all different types of them. So you might want to what am I talking about? You might want to check it out. They have a lot of toys, they have a lot of games, they have crafts, they have home furnishings, they have clothes. I mean, the list goes on and on. If you're looking for a deal, and maybe it might be you don't even know what you're looking for, maybe a gift for somebody. They have bicycles. See, they have this trike bike and regular bicycles. They have trampolines. They have foosball. They just have so much. They have furniture, and it's all, really good pricing. They even have a few snack items. All right. I do like to jump around. I just remember in our discussions about Macedonia and the service department using the barns. Da, 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 da. I have a picture here. I'm trying to get out of a picture. It's not easy. This is Leon Karas. He is the new head of the service department in the city of Macedonia. He took over for John Havanach. I always have a hard time pronouncing his last name. Sorry, John. So finally met him in person. And let's see, speaking of Macedonia, I'm back in Macedonia right now. I mentioned this on the last show, and it's not a rumor. It's actually on the planning agenda for tomorrow night, the 19th. City of Macedonia will be hearing the plans from IHOP. Yes. And you may recall that they spoke to Macedonia, I believe it was in 2019. They wanted to put a new structure in over by Coles. They had a modern design that did not jive with Macedonia's Western Reserve look. And they tried to come to a compromise and walked away. So now these are the plans that they're going to present. And, at any time that you're interested in what's going on with the planning department, the city of Macedonia has these documents on their website where you can check it out. So unless they, pull their plans, this is what they'll be presenting. And just in my, I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination. This IHOP looks more traditional, not modern. I know in the modern look that they were trying to put in before, it was like a blue roof that came way down. So anyways, and because I didn't mention the location, the proposed location is the old Pizza Hut building, which is right next to Raising Cane's. So, by the way, if you're wondering, Raising Cane's and some of the other places around town might have more traffic going on for a while because Chick-fil-A has shut down for renovations. And again, it's just temporary. I can't remember, like 90 days or something. So for the chicken lovers in the area, luckily we have lots of places to choose from, including some people say that Giant Eagle has a really good chicken. I know that's one thing that a lot of people said when I had asked the question before. So I will let you know what happens at the IHOP. And it's not just, there's other things on the Planning Commission too. Sometimes you have to sit through quite a bit. All right, I'm looking through my list. I want to talk about jobs because I know there's people in the area that are looking for jobs. And I know there's lots of businesses in the area that are hiring. But, when you're looking for a job, you're usually very specific on what you'd like to do. So we do have a jobs tab on our website. Peterman is hiring for the Nordonia Hills School District. That's the company that does the busing of the children. Again, you could just go to our website, nordoniahills.news, and look in the navigation for jobs. Regency Roofing, Shake Masters is hiring roofers. Jeannie's Gems is still looking for someone to help with the cats that she's adopting, and she's always looking for people that even want to foster cats or even just come in and feed them or play with the ones that she has. So that's listed on there. What we'll be adding to our website this week is that Cerna's Construction is looking for Class A drivers, CDL Class A drivers. They're looking for drivers with clean driving records and the ability to drive a manual truck. They must be able to load and unload their own trailer with heavy equipment. Asphalt paving experience helpful. They are also looking for mechanics. They're one-man shop, heavy equipment for paving and concrete company, including dump trucks, welding and fabrication helpful. Great wages, full-time, year-round work. And last but not least, they're looking for a roller man operator. Asphalt company looking to fill the position of a roller operator must have a minimum of 7 years experience as an operator. Great wages and an opportunity to grow with an established company. So those will be going up on our website this week. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Let's see what else we got going. Oh yes, I do have a picture for reference. Jackson Comfort, who, by the way, they donate the Cane's cards and the candy and the why is my brain not working? And the gift cards and the candy, the Cane's card, Duncan card. Oh, anyways, they are hiring. Jackson Comfort does heating, cooling, and plumbing. And oh, here it is. Sometimes things hide from me. Just thought I'd get a picture of them. They're looking for technicians, installers, service department, customer service representatives, lots of different types of things. And they're a very good company with a great company culture, and insurance, health insurance is spot on. They also have dental and vision opportunities. And if you're looking for something and you don't have experience in the certain areas that they're looking for, they will train you. So you get paid while you're learning, and it's a beautiful thing. In fact, one of their really good workers used to be a barista. So if you find yourself changing careers, but you don't have experience in HVAC or plumbing, you still might want to give them a call. And, I'll put their information in the description below. Let's see. Last but not least, I have to tell you the latest update on the Ipaki International Kitchen and San Diego Taco Factory. Let's see. I just want to make sure I get the latest information here. So, let's see. For some of you that may not have been paying attention, they are not operating as a restaurant, and their food has been available for a couple weeks now on Market Wagon. And let me tell you, they've had hundreds of orders. Their food is now available. Well, obviously in this area, you can just go to Market Wagon and search for Ipaki or San Diego Taco Factory. I'll put the links down below also. But they're not just in Northeast Ohio. They've also added Toledo, Columbus, and Cincinnati. And we'll be adding some other cities as well. So isn't that cool? But there's more. They will be in the well, they are in the process. I'm not sure when they're going to start this for sure, but I'm letting you know that they will have this new feature where you can pick up food. Now, it's not like a restaurant, so you're not going to pick up hot food, and it'll probably be only 1 or 2 days a week. But you will be able to pick up food and then go home and warm it up, or just put it in your fridge and have it the next day at work. So that's the deal. It's not going to be hot food. It's just going to be cold food that you can reheat anytime you want. And I can tell you their food reheats well, because when I order from them, I can never finish everything because their portions are so large, and it always tastes great to me the next day. So that's the deal about that. Now I probably forgot something, again, when I have so many things to talk about, it's inevitable that I always forget something. Oh, well, it just popped into my head. Hang on a second. Here it is. I had lost this picture for a minute. Anyways, the VFW had a sock hop this past Saturday. And on our website tomorrow, NordoniaHealth.news, you will be able to see a bunch of pictures that we took. Actually, it's Celeste who is our new photographer. And by the way, I should mention that the article that we did about Northville Village Council meeting was done by Tim Troglin, one of our new writers. So we have been getting some really nice advertisers, I should say. And instead of trying to do everything, this is helping us expand and hire more people. So that's the scoop. So anyways, I'm exhausted from all that. Sorry this went on so long, but as you can see, there was a lot of stuff going on. So now, if you would like to participate in our contest for our mug of fun, you can put in the comments, either on Facebook, or this is also on YouTube. But I don't have to tell you that because you're watching it there, or here, or there, wherever. Anyway, post in the comments the favorite show that you like to watch currently, either streaming or on cable, or what's your favorite show right now? If I had to ask myself, I really don't know. I watch a lot of stuff. I'm watching Big Brother currently, and some of the shows I was watching ended. So, but I even watch Beverly Hills Housewives, whatever those shows are. But then I watch documentaries. Like I just watched one about, the band Kiss. So anyways, those are just some of the shows I watch. But anyways, there's more, but I'll tell you about it next week. Everybody have a great week. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.